Hello everyone, it's Crucefyds here again. I'm just here to bring you my newest video containing my top 4 favorite zombie guarding locations for leveling up. Now to start off with this, I'll show you that, as you can see, this character is level 35. In my inventory is crafted gear. I got two pieces of impen, everything else is training because I do not have impen for those training for those pieces. I did the Dolmen looping, was able to get Swordsinger just so I can have the weapon damage as some sort of set. And then a sword and shield back bar just so I can have a little more tankiness when I'm trying to heal. And just a random two-handed weapon. Alright, so to show you guys where I'm at, I am in Liqueur Desert, right up above Sentinel. Right up here is the first location I'll be running through for zombies to show you the pulls that everybody does here. We'll tag these. Alright, so starting off is, you'll start off and you run down here, and the zombies will spawn there. There's supposed to be a group that spawns here, there, a zombie here, and like the person's doing, they're grabbing those zombies there. Let's pull this, and they pull them all right up to here. This is the first pull for this area. Like them, mount up. Then go right up here. We're gonna pull them all together just like this. You see them coming in. Right here, this pull is not as large, but still pretty decent sized. Alright, that's the second group pull for that. Mount back up. And the trick to doing all these is make sure that you have some way of being able to heal yourself and some sort of AoE damage so that you can kill them efficiently. That way you're not sitting there for 5 minutes trying to kill a group, because then that's not profitable. Alright, and that there was the first rotation. I can run you through it again just to show you the steps. Or actually, nope, when we're gonna run down here, we're gonna add on to this one over here. Not a lot of people do this because of the distance, but when they do it, it's the second largest pull you can get. Alright, let's see, and as you see, I already leveled up. Alright, there you are. So once you do this, you'll mount back up and you'll head back over there, do the loop again. So you start off up on the top base, you pull them down to the middle, and then run along the beach. But I am now going to move on to the next spot, which is one I prefer, because this area here is always heavily crowded and populated. So I just like to go right up here around the corner to the docks. This is my favorite area to do it. Let's see if we can jump in on this rotation here. So you can show you this. This has got smaller pulls, but it's less populated, so you're able to do it efficiently. Start off there. These also work best if you have ranged also. So you could pull that one. TD spawned. Spawned. Alright, and just do this big pull. This is the largest pull you get over here on the side. Alright, to come up, and there'll be 3 here. You got 2 there, 1 there. You come over to this left side, there'll be 1 more hanging out there. And you come inside and there's 3 more. Went back outside here. See, because I went too far and they de-aggroed. Because you want to pull them right here. I'll run this rotation again with a ranged weapon to show you guys the efficient way to do it. Alright, let's see. Inventory is full. Let's get rid of stuff. Okay. Oh. Now I'll show you guys how this goes. So this is how you would start off anyways. You'd come in, you do that first group right there. You skip this one. It's part of a different group. So you're gonna come along, you're gonna aggro these 2, hit him, hit them. There's usually one that spawns there, but he's not up right now. Hit him, hit him. See, he spawned up. Alright. Sorry, I'm gonna grab that battle axe. Alright, now let's continue on. See, they already pulled them, but they're not doing the pull the right way. So you'd hit them, run here, hit them with the ranged, hit them with the ranged, you hit them right there. Alright, the pull is done. Then when you see they already pulled it, so you'd hit them. Come up here. With that one spawn, you'd hit that one up there. See, when you pull them out here, they all stay aggroed, so you can do this. Alright, and that would be those zombie spots right there that I love to do. So you got the beach here with the 3 poles, the 4 giant poles there, and you've got the docks here. Where you come in, you just run down, do the beach, come back up to here, up along there. Super effective, goes quick, especially if you've got training gear on and the XP pots you can buy. Alright, then the next one is the Dolmen loop locations in Liqueur Desert. I'm actually going to go do them because I'd have to join a group to do it, but you'd go into zone, and the easiest way to do it would be to go in and type in LDG, and I'll show you how, like, most times you get almost an immediate group invite. Sometimes it takes a few times just because whether it's transit or not. Open up the map though, show you how it works. As you do these 3 dolmens, so you spawn to a dolmen, ride down to one, you go and you kill it all, run back up, travel to the next one, then you do that one, just rinse repeat, and as long as you do it in a clockwise or counterclockwise circle, they'll always be spawning when you do it, so you'll always have one to go to, and it'll be about 2.5 minutes in between each one, as long as it takes to kill them and travel. This one I love to do for leveling up multiple skill lines at once, or if I just don't have enough time to dedicate myself to effectively killing things, because you can just go on, run down, kill without too much effort, throw on some AoEs, have on random skills you need to level up for skill lines or whatnot. Do that, or if you have like little to no time to do anything much, you can leave a character at one of the dolmens, and every 5 minutes you'll get the credit for doing it, because that'll happen. It'll spawn up, and as long as you hit something, you can do it. Great thing to do if you're like trying to do like some homework or some schoolwork or whatnot. You can just hang out while you're doing this, and just every time it spawns up, your controller will vibrate, and you can jump into killing and start help your group mates kill it. All right. And as you see, there's my group invite from somebody for doing the Dolmen group. And the nice thing with this is the group size has no effect on the XP from it. Like most things, you get the same amount of XP you'd get whenever the encounter is done. It's from when you drop the pinion is when is the XP that matters. It's not so much what you get from killing the mobs, it's just from completing the encounter and getting the chest. That's the XP everybody's after. And it's not affected by group size. So most times you'll see a group between 12 and 24 people out here running. And the more of a group you're in, the more XP you get overall, because it includes everyone's kills. So it's easier to hit it, because sometimes the population for groups gets so large that you may not see any of the mobs spawn, but they're there. So others will see them, and they can kill them. Alright. Alright, here we are at my favorite spot to come level. This would be the zombie loop in Imperial City sewers. I love this place. It's not very populated because you have to do with the fact that there's usually other enemies in the area because it's a PvP zone. But due to it being PvP, you also get more XP per kill.
Let's go, dickhead.
Alright, it's just the first pull as you come through, because you come through the door right here, zone in, you hit this room, you pull those, you can just go through, and there's two different alternate routes you take depending on how you're doing it and who you're running with. So since I'm running solo, it's just every other loop, as I'll explain as I'm going through. But the biggest benefit from running down here is the fact that it being in Imperial City, you get Telvar, you gain what you can use to purchase gear, crafting materials, all sorts of stuff. I prefer to use it to buy apothecary bags, like turn around and sell the materials for potion crafting, or make the potions myself and craft them and sell them. It's a lot of good money there. Or the other benefit from down here is you get key fragments, and with key fragments, there's always going to be a demand for them because everybody wants to have them. But if you're able to do good single target damage, you come down here and you can kill this boss. He's not too bad, he just takes a little while. And you come back down, and you can do him every other route if you're doing this solo. If you're doing it with two people, you can do just every other route also usually. But any more than that, it slows it down drastically towards like every three. But with key fragments, sorry I got off track with that, but they're used for getting willpower, jewelry and weapons, and agility and endurance. And everybody wants them, but nobody wants to farm them because you have to come down here or Imperial City and kill the NPC mobs, and nobody likes that. But you can try and sell them for about 20k or so for a stack of 200. It used to be 40k, but they had a recent event come out a couple months ago that was double Telvar gain, and people went crazy and farmed a lot of Telvar and key fragments, so the prices went up. Or the amount of it went up, so the prices went down. Because I used to sell them for 40k.
No.
And if you're wondering, I'm not in optimal gear for this. I think I'm pretty sure I've out-leveled the gear I'm in. So that's why my health's going up and down. But you clear that room, you clear this hallway, you come through here, and every other one you would do the whole loop through where you go straight up and loop around. I'll show you. So we're gonna go through, we're gonna clear this room. Alright, as you can see, the density down here is pretty solid. Like, there's a lot of them down here, so it does make it worth the effort by a lot. As you can see from my XP down on the bottom part of my screen, this is not the biggest pull, but I've already gained the what I gained from the largest pull down to that the zombies out in Alcure. It's the perks of it being on PvP. Whew. Took a little longer than I expected and wanted. Alright. Moving on. This room here is by far the biggest pull you can get in here. You want to make sure you pull both sides. Yet again, range is the easiest for here. Don't die. Yep. Alright. To continue on with this, I'm gonna skip through this. But yes, this is by far the biggest pull you can get and the most XP. And usually what you do is you pull them all through and then come up onto the bridge, and this put your AoEs down here and just focus fire them right here on the bridge. Let's continue through. Alright, here's just another mediocre pull. Not a whole lot. But I got some aggro through from the other room, so. The XP is nice, it's about 300 or so XP per kill down here. So you can come out, this is where the route splits up depending on what route you're doing. So the first time through you can go clear the room and then you can go right into this little mini loop here, all the way through and around. And there's always chests that spawn throughout this loop too, so it's another good way to get Telvar. Alright. And sorry about some of the weird bar swapping stuff. The server's laggy still due to the recent Clockwork City patch coming out, so I have like a 1 to 3 second delay depending on what's going on. So this is why you would do the loop this little mini loop every other time. Because you have this dolmen in here, but it's got about a 5-minute spawn timer on it, so if you go through every loop, it won't be every time. It spawns every other time. I'm not doing it this time because I'm not geared enough to do it, so I'm going to avoid it. But you would do the boss in that on the same route, so every other time you would kill through and you'd kill both the boss and the dolmen loop. And then when you do it normally, you'd come through here and you just go left instead of right on the off loops. Alright, come in here. Bad leap. See. Alright, I got this. So moving up. You can choose to kill these or not. I usually do, just because force a habit. But you don't have to because it's only 3, so it's only only 1k XP roughly for killing 3 of them. I just have a habit where it's part of my routine and route that I do. Alright, you come up through here, and that ends the loop. So as you see it, so you go here, up the loop, and then your first route through, you come up, you kill the boss, and you go through the route normally, get up to here, you go right the first time, and you go this way, you do the dolmen portal that's up in here, and you come down, go back normally, and then the second time through, you just go straight through. Skip all that, you get to here, and you'll go left instead of right, and just skip straight through. Alright, and that will conclude my guide on my XP grinding spots I do. Skyreach was one that I used to do, but it's been so heavily nerfed now that I don't even touch it. It's a waste, I think. It takes too much gearing out to do it specifically. When you can do these zombie loops, all you need to do is be able to sustain your health and do some AoE damage, and you can do it, no problem. You don't have to be twinked out and perfectly geared to these places like Skyreach. Alright, well, hope you guys enjoy this video, and if you liked it, hope you subscribe to my channel and continue following me for future builds and guides and playthroughs and what that I'm going to be releasing. Alright, oh, and if anyone is also interested, I do also run a guild on PS4 NA. It's called Absolute Rain. If you'd like an invite too, you can also drop your name below, say the invite, and we'll get you in. Alright, well, thanks for tuning in. Till next time.